we will continue. So good morning and welcome to today's class. So as we have been studying a poem in the next class, yes, in the day before yesterday's class, that is the ball poem. Like there might be some student because the number of students itself shows that there might have been some students who were not present in that day class and are present today. So I'll give you a very brief, we can say summary of the poem and then we will move to the question answer section of it. Okay, so continuing with the ball point. Now, ball itself shows us what? The ball with which we play. वो ball जिसके साथ हम खेलते हैं. And you must have seen small kids. Even I also gave the example in the day before yesterday's class that small बच्चे, जो छोटे बच्चे होते हैं ना, small kids जो होते हैं, whatever the favorite toy they have, whether the kid is a girl तो उनके पास कोई doll होगी and if the kid is a boy तो उनके पास कोई ball होगी. Maximum time यही toys होते हैं, बाकी choices vary according to the choices of the kids. तो मैक्सिमम जो होता है ना, एक जनरलाइज जो चीज होती है वो यही होती है, बॉयज के लिए बॉल्स ही होती है. सो वी मस्ट हैव सीन फ्यू किड्स जो किसी भी फंक्शन के अंदर भी, इवन इन एनी फंक्शन आल्सो दे कैरी अ बॉल विद देम. उनके पास में फंक्शन के टाइम पे भी क्या होता है, बॉल होती है, बिकॉज दे आर द फेवरेट बॉल एंड लॉट्स ऑफ मेमोरीज उस बॉल के साथ जुड़ी होती है. दे प्ले विद द बॉल, दे स्लीप अलॉन्ग विद द बॉल, वो उस बॉल के साथ अपना पूरा डे स्पेंड करते हैं. So this is a poem of a boy who loses the very favorite ball, and when he loses the ball, he feels that he is losing his childhood. As and when he sees the ball going far from him, he is having the feeling that the childhood days, the memories are going apart from him. So it is really a very pathetic feeling, we can say. So the poem goes, a boy loses a ball, he is very upset. A ball doesn't cost much. हमें भी पता है एक बॉल की कॉस्ट कोई बहुत ज्यादा नहीं होती है. Nor is it difficult to buy another ball. Why then is the boy so upset? Okay, why then is the boy so upset? Now this poem which we are reading is just to know that what the poet thinks has been lost and what the boy has learned from the experience of losing something. One thing we should know, everything that happens in our life has some or the reason behind it, and हर वो चीज जो हमारे साथ होती है ना, there is a lesson that we can experience from that particular thing. हमें उससे हमेशा कुछ lesson मिलता है. So the boy loses a ball and he is very upset. The ball doesn't cost much. He can buy, not we can say he can just buy one ball, maybe he can buy 100 of balls, but it is difficult to buy another ball with the same feeling, with the same memories that he was going to cherish all his life. But now at present something different happened, and what different happened, that not only the ball but the memories along with the ball are lost, and this has made the boy really very much upset. So the poem was, what is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go, merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. I would not intrude on him a dime, another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility in a world of possessions. People will take balls, balls will be lost always. Little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. The epistemology of loss. How to stand up, knowing that everyone must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. Now the thing is that boy has lost his ball, and what he is to do now? अब वो क्या करेगा? He sees the ball going away from him. He can see the ball bouncing and leaping and jumping, and then finally it enters the water and flows with the flow of the water. There are many other balls, but no use telling him that we can buy a new ball for you or you can buy a new ball for yourself. No, because an ultimate shaking grief, dukh, एक अल्टीमेट दुख जो है, सैडनेस जो है, हैज कम अपॉन हिम and his ball went, and उसकी जो ball थी it went into harbor and his childhood seems to go into the harbor. And the poet says that he would not intrude on him because, why? Because the poet wants that this child should learn the sense of responsibility. This child should experience what a loss is, because sometimes we behave so irresponsible. And now also we can see कि हम sometimes ऐसा होता है कि जब हमारे पास सब चीजें अवेलेबल होती हैं, we are very less particular or very less responsible towards the things, because we say doesn't matter, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, चली गई, फट गई, टूट गई तो और ले आएंगे, doesn't matter because it doesn't cost much. No, but we should have the sense of responsibility that only we can get when we lose something. जब कहा जाता है ना, एक हिंदी में एक स्टेटमेंट होती है, जब चीज हमारे पास नहीं होती है तभी इंसान उसकी कद्र करता है. So this is the thing, when we will lose the thing, when we are going to lose that thing, then only we are going to understand about its worth, कि वो चीज कितनी worth है. And his first sense of responsibility is going to come when the first loss is happened to him or her. And same the thing here happens. And होता क्या है यहाँ पे भी, whereas and when the boy loses the ball, he senses his first responsibility. In the world of possession, people will buy balls and balls will be lost. Little boy, the poet says, in this sense, this materialistic world, poet को बोल रहा है, boy, people will buy, keep on buying the balls and keep on losing the ball back, because money is external, but you should understand the sense of responsibility, because the feelings attached with the ball are gone as your ball is gone. So he is learning, he is now understanding the sense of responsibility, and he is learning the lesson that he has got from this episode of his life. Well behind his desperate eyes, he is understanding or learning the epistemology of loss. Epistemology of loss is he is understanding the nature of loss. What is meant to lose something? Actually, lose करना क्या होता है? He is understanding it. How to stand up? कैसे आपको वापस खड़े होना है? Knowing what every man must one day know, और ये जानते हुए कि what every man must one day know, and know many days how to stand up. And अब बहुत से लोग इस चीज को समझने लग गए हैं कि how to bear the loss, how to take up a stand, how to we can say imbibe up all the willpower we have in us, understand the nature of the loss, take an experience, learn a lesson from it, be responsible and stand up again. So this was all we understood from this poem. Now before going on to the question answer section, there are few students who are raising their hands from a long time. Let me will continue with the question answer section, because I really want कि आज हम इस question answer को कर लें, and if then time is left तो हम next chapter का थोड़ा सा एक we can say recap ले लेंगे, so that we can understand the text well. So now coming on to the question answer part, thinking about the poem. Question 1. Question 1 you can see. Why does the poet say, I would not intrude on him? Why doesn't he offer him money to buy another ball? Poet ऐसा क्यों कहते हैं that I would not intrude on him? That whatever is happening with the boy, if he is sad, if he is grief shaken, and he is so much fixed and standing in such a rigid form that we can say he is in a shocked position, then also I am not going to intrude on him. Why does the poet say so? And why doesn't he offer him money to buy another ball? And why doesn't he offer him money that go and buy a new ball? What are the reasons behind these two questions? Now let us see the answer. I'll be explaining it to you. Just pay proper attention and listen to the answer. We can say that the poet wants the boy to experience the loss. Why does the poet say he would not intrude on him? Because he wants the boy to experience the loss. Then he wants that he should learn that it is a part of life. He should learn that it is a part of life and he should have this experience, and then only he is going to sense the responsibility he should have towards the thing or towards his life. That is why the poet does not want to intrude on him. and doesn't want to offer him money to buy another ball. And this is again the very reason that he doesn't offer him to buy another ball, because he thinks that it is a high time that the boy should understand what the responsibility is. Then only the responsibility he is going to sense only when he understands the nature of the loss, he experiences loss, and when he understands it by heart, that losses are the part of life and we should know how to bear them, what lesson to be taken from it, and how to stand up again. So these are the two reasons that why he does not intrude on him and why he does not offer him money to buy another. Clear? Now next question. Second question. Second question goes, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Do you think the boy had Do you think the boy has had the ball for a long time? Is it linked to the memories of the day when he played with it? Now, the thing comes, when he was staring down and he is seeing his young days into the harbor. Harbor में कैसे चले गए थे उसके young days, where his ball went. So along with the ball, his young days were also going into the harbor. Do you think the boy has had a ball for a long time? Do you think कि boy के पास में वो ball, it was with him from a very long time? And is it linked to the memories of the day when he played with it? And क्या वो उसकी उन days की memory से linked थी when he used to play with that? Now we have to answer these two questions. Yes, it seems we can say कि yes ऐसा है. Like the boy, इस boy के पास में ये ball बहुत लंबे समय से थी है, because when it bounced and leaped and entered into the water, all his memories of the days of the childhood flashed upon him. So with this we can say कि अगर उसका childhood memories इस ball के साथ गई हैं, so it is understood that whole childhood is with this ball. So this ball has been with him from a long time. That is whole childhood it was with him. And now we can see that this leads to the realization that the moments would not come back. The moments, the childhood moments are not going to come back. Only with money the ball can come back, but the moments of the childhood will not come back. Just like the ball. This ball can't come back, so the moments with this ball also can't come back. We can buy another ball with money, another new ball, but memories still can't come. Memories are lost forever. So we can say he has to buy a new ball and he has to create new memories with it, because these memories are lost with the loss of the ball. Okay, so we can say, is it linked to the memories of the day when he used to play with it? Yes, it is linked. Yes, we can say it is linked with the memories of the day when he used to play with. Okay, so now the next question comes. What does in the world of possession mean? World of possession का क्या मतलब होता है? Possession, we know students, possession. What is possession itself? Possession हम बोलते हैं the thing that belongs to us. Sometimes you can see a very common word that we use nowadays, possessive. ठीक है, we are possessive about something. We are possessive about the people related to us. We are possessive about the things related to us. तो हम उनके लिए possessive क्यों होते हैं? Because we belong to them and they belong to us. Suppose a very common example to understand the word possession is that suppose I am moving from your lane of your house, okay, and suddenly you saw me and come to me and you say, oh ma'am, good evening, how are you? I say, I'm fine. So do you stay here? So you will point towards the house and you will say, yes ma'am, this is my house. So my shows what? My shows that this house belongs to you. This house किसको belong करता है? ये house आपको belong करता है. So this is your possession. And secondly, sometimes if you two friends are out of the house and you are late for returning back to your homes and your mother calls you and your number is not reachable to her, and so she calls me, and she will be worried about who? Suppose my mother will be worried about me, your mother will be worried about you. Altogether, they will be worried about both of us. But we can say the worry, the extent of worry, much worry is my mother will worry about me and your mother will worry about you. Why? Because they are possessive towards us, because we belong to them. We are their possessions. So possession ये होता है. So in this world, every one of us have lots of possessions. बहुत सी ऐसी चीजें हैं जिसे हम possess करते हैं, बहुत से ऐसे people हैं जिनको लेके हम possessive करते हैं, because just because those things and those people belong to us. So when talking of this line in this poem, we come to the point in the world of possession means that people like to possess all sorts of things in the world. We say people को बहुत शौक होता है. They like to possess all sorts of things in the world. हम भी है ना, when we go to market or we find somewhere that new latest trends कुछ चल रहे हैं, so we buy that. Okay, हमें पता चलता जाए. Nowadays we are very busy buying what? We are very busy buying the earphones, headphones. ठीक है, उसमें बहुत different type के आ रहे हैं. As and when we get to know about a new kind of, we can say bass buds, we can say the headphones, we can say the earphone, earplugs. As soon as we find a new one, we go and buy. ठीक है, तो हमारे अंदर ये एक डिजायर रहता है to possess new and new things of all sorts of things that are in this world. Money is external, we can say, because it can buy only material objects. Money is external. Money can buy the material things for you again and again, but money can't buy the memories. Money can't buy the experiences that you have or the feelings that are related with that particular thing. It cannot buy everything one loses. Suppose I lose a pen that was gifted by my very close person of mine to me, and when I lose that pen, suppose it was a nice expensive pen, the money can buy a new pen for me, but can money buy the feelings attached with that pen? No. Why? Because money is external. It is only to buy the external, the materialistic things, but it can't buy everything back. So we can say here in the world of possession means this. Okay, so now question number 4. Do you think the boy has lost? Do you think the boy has lost anything earlier? Pick out the words that answer, suggest the answer. Do you think the boy has lost? Earlier the boy ने पहले कुछ चीजें lose की थी? No. Because why? Because this is the first time he is understanding the epistemology, that is, he is understanding the nature of loss for the first time in his life. इससे पहले उसने कभी loss को experience नहीं किया, so it itself is very clear that if he has not experienced the loss earlier, so that means that he is losing the things for the first time. He hasn't lost anything earlier. And now the next question, pick out the words that suggest the answer itself. ये जो line हमने बोली है वो ही है. The word suggests our senses. First responsibility in the world of possession. ये जो line है, it itself is the instance that clears this question. That he first senses the responsibility in the world of this possession. So ये अपने आप में इसी का एक example है that we can quote from the poem, which tells us that the boy has not lost anything earlier, and this is the first time he is losing something and he is sensing the responsibility for the first time. What? Now the next question, question number 5. What does the poet say? The boy is learning from the loss of the ball. Try to explain in your own words. Now, this question, what does the poet say? The boy is learning from the loss of the ball. What do you think? And what does the poet say? The boy is learning from the loss of the ball. इस बॉल को लूज करके पोएट, इस बॉल बच्चा जो है, जो बॉय है, वो इससे क्या लेसन ले रहा है, वो इससे क्या सीख रहा है? I'll tell you, I'll explain you, and try to give the answer in your own language, in your own words. So the poet says, we can say that the boy is learning from the loss of the ball. He is learning to cope up with the loss, how to stand up. To stand up करने के लिए you have to first cope up with the loss of the ball. He is experiencing grief because we have a word shaken, with the grief. ठीक है, तो उसको grief sadness भी feel हो रही है and he is learning how to grow up in the world of possession, how to be feel the sense of responsibility and grow up and stand up again in the world of possession where you are going to buy new things and you are going to keep losing them. So in such kind of world, how to experience the grief and how to learn to grow up in the world of this possession, ये सब यहाँ पे जो है we can say the boy is learning from the loss of the boy. He also learns that there are many things in life that are to be lost and cannot be brought back. He also learns that in this world of possession, he is continuously going to lose many things and that cannot be brought back. And it is useless to feel sorrow for it. और बिल्कुल useless है कि आप इसके लिए बहुत sad होके एकदम hopeless होकर के आप बैठ जाएं. So you don't have to feel sorrowful. You don't have to be sad. What you have to do, you have to just understand this nature of loss, and you have to make this point clear in your mind that you have to be responsible, but still you are going to face losses continuously in the life. So you have to cope with them and stand up again. So with this, the question number 5 is explained, and now we come to the question number 6 that is to be completely done by you. Have you ever lost something? Because this is your personal experience and I don't know anything about it. So this you are going to answer yourself. Have you ever lost something you liked very much? Have you ever lost something you liked very much? क्या आपने ऐसा कुछ lose किया है you liked very much? Write a paragraph describing how you felt then and saying whether and how you got over your loss. And आपको उस पे एक पैराग्राफ लिखना है and you have to describe that after losing that thing how you felt then losing it and say whether and how you got over your loss. कि whether आप उस loss से got over हुए हो या नहीं, and if yes then how you got over your loss, you have to tell me this. And now I am telling you one thing, this is your activity for you today. You just have to write one paragraph that is maximum 10 lines and you have to send it to me. As soon as your school for today, that is all your classes for today are over, take a paper, take a pen. I know every one of us has some or the other experience of losing something. हमने कुछ ना कुछ तो ऐसा अपना lose किया है. So just write a paragraph and send it to me. I am going to check and I am going to give you a remark on it personally. Okay. So I'll see to it that 59, 60 students are present in the class now. So how many of you are going to send it to me? You have to send it, students, and a nice experience of yours that I am going to show it to the management, and if they also agree, we will also share with everyone. So this is your activity for today. Don't take it lightly. Write it and send it to me. Writing one paragraph just take few minutes, we can say. And when even we are writing our own experience, उसमें तो बहुत कम समय लगता है. अगर मैं आपको कोई पैराग्राफ या कोई आर्टिकल लिखने को दे देती ना, you must have been searching over the net, you must have been taking the help of the Google, and then you are going to write. So that would have taken time. But sharing your own experience just in one paragraph, it doesn't take any time. इसमें कुछ भी समय नहीं लगेगा. So you just write and send it to me. Okay. So I'll talk to someone. So now, with this, the explanation of the poem, the answer section is over, and along with it, activity is also given to you. Now, as tomorrow, because we have taken the poetry of the chapter number 3, so we will first continue with the explanation of the chapter 3. Chapter 2 में हमारा Nelson Mandela वाला chapter is left, and that we will do after it. But first, now, we should not leave the things in between, so we will continue and complete this chapter first, and then we can say continue with the Nelson Mandela chapter, and with that we will clear 3 chapters of us. ठीक है. So ये जो है, because of the limitation of the time, we are left with just 6-7 minutes. So हम इसका एक छोटा सा overview ले लेते हैं. We can take the overview of the chapter, so that हम क्या करेंगे, tomorrow we will go on with the text in tomorrow's class. So in one class we are going to finish one section of it. Now there are 2 stories about flying. In this we are going to study about 2 very interesting stories about flying. These are really very interesting. हम पढ़ेंगे तो we are going to get amazing feeling. Okay. So the first story is his first flight and the second one is Black Aeroplane. So today I'll be giving you a little summarization of the story one, that is his first flight by Liam O'Flaherty. Okay. Now it is about a young seagull who is afraid to fly and how does he conquer his fear? You must have been seen small birds. तो उसमें एक छोटे से seagull की एक story है. It's kind of a seabird and वो क्या है? He's so small and is worried to fly. And how does he conquer his fear? With the help of his family, his sister, his father, his mother. How is going to conquer his fear? So this is a very interesting story. So this story is of a young seagull and that young seagull who is not daring to take a flight. And his entire family members are continuously encouraging him to fly. But all their efforts are going in vain. And for the same, and because he is not cooperating with them, he is harshly punished by the parents. He was left all alone on the edge for few hours. That is, he was left all alone on the edge to starve for 24 hours. He cried with hunger. So, such a small baby, we can say, such a small baby young seagull left 24 hours without food was crying with hunger. And after this, his mother took the final decision. And what decided by the mother? Mother decided to put before him a bait. कि उसे हम कुछ बेट देते हैं. Bait is कुछ लालच. Like you know, हम we caught a rat in a, we can say, cage. जब हम एक पिंजरे में चूहे को पकड़ते हैं, we put a piece of cheese or put a piece of chapati in it, just because कि वो उस लालच में वहाँ आएगा and the cage will be closed over it, over the rat. So इसी तरह से मदर ने सोचा let me put some bait for the seagull and it really worked. How it worked? The young seagull dived for the scrap of fish that has been put by the mother as a bait. And the mother was high up in the sky and he was in the open air flying down and down. Just as he leapt for the bait and he just opened his wings and started flying in the sky. Bravery is the fear of victory. We can say the fears is the victory. Bravery is the one who fears the victory. And we can say, and now he opened his wings and found himself flying in the open air. And this way we can say the young seagull take his first flight. That is the name of the section 1 itself, his first flight. And hence we can say the parents had given him a great motivation, great encouragement, and in a very disciplined way that they are not coming and just we can say pampering him. Okay, you doesn't want to fly, doesn't matter. कोई बात नहीं, if you don't want to fly this and that. ऐसा नहीं. In a very disciplined way, they also punished him. And in a very disciplined manner, we can say they taught him how to fly. And this discipline is going to play an extraordinary role in shaping the destiny of the young children. Similarly, sometimes little bit strictness and rules and discipline in life is also important in the sense to make the life itself very, we can say, a disciplined life. And you can compare your life that when it is in a much disciplined way, our life is very nicely moving on. And we face it, always we face success and good things and praise, and we always feel proud on the disciplined life we have. So this way we are going to very interesting and very we can lesson giving, moral giving story of a young seagull who was afraid to fly. In our life also we have some fear, but the thing is that we should conquer the fear. And how we are going to conquer? With encouragement, with motivation, and with the help and support and cooperation of the other people with us. This is all the story is about. So with this, we can say the story is over. His first flight, the summarization of the story is over, and we can say that it is really very interesting story. It relates to the experiences we also fear, because we all in our life have a fear of something. That is, we call it a phobia, that we also have a phobia of the things. So इसी तरीके से जैसे इस seagull ने अपना fear lose किया and conquered his fear and flied high, this way we are also going to lose if we have any kind of fear in our life. So with this, with a lot of interesting things. We are going to explain the text of this chapter in the next line, and tomorrow we are also going to have an interaction with each other. And before that, once again, I want to just make you remind of the activity that I have given to you. Write a paragraph of the lost feeling that you have and share it with me, and I'll be giving you the views on it. Okay, so it is the time to close the class for today. Keep studying, stay home, and stay safe, and we'll be meeting in the next class tomorrow.